Second and playing short, number 10, Ellie Warner. Hitting third and playing third, number 18, Abigail Fansler. Batting cleanup and playing first, number 13, Daisy Riggs. Hitting fifth and DHing, number 25, Claire Cecil. Batting sixth and pitching, number 31, Riley Keel. Hitting seventh and playing left, number 21, Kennedy Campbell. Batting eighth and playing second, number 33, Sienna Miller. Batting ninth and playing center, number 9, Shelby Ennington. And in the flex position, playing right, number 5, J.C. Wilson. And now the starting lineup for the home team, the Mountain Home Bombers. Leading off and playing left, number 9, Olivia Crabb. Batting second and playing center, number 4, Katie Camp. Hitting third and playing second, number 19, Valerie Drury. Batting cleanup and DHing, number 10, Emma Crabb. Hitting fifth and playing first, number 11, Kylie Horn. Batting sixth and playing short, number 7, Brooklyn Arms. Hitting seventh and playing third, number 24, Lakin Anderson. Batting eighth and catching, number 15, Abby Green. Batting ninth, playing right, number 5, Carly Drury. And in the flex, pitching, number 6, Emma King. Good luck to both teams and play ball. Can I skip one?
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the Equity Bank Sports Complex in Harrison, Arkansas. Second game of the day, Lady Bombers and the Harrison Golden Goblins playing in this semifinal match. The loser of this game will head to the championship game of the losers bracket, and then the winner of that game will play the winner of this game. So this could be the first of 2 games today against both of these teams. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Mountain Home will be the home team. They had a coin toss pregame. They're deciding who's home and visitor with a coin toss when they go over the lineups at home plate about 5 or 10 minutes before the game starts. Mountain Home will be the home team. Harrison will be the visitors this afternoon. Glad you're with us here on the Bomber Sports Network. We'll have all the games the rest of the day. We'll either have one or two games after this. If the Lady Bombers win, they will have one more game that will take place about 7:30 this evening. Plenty of time to watch the Hogs play this afternoon, then tune in for that one. Of course, Lady Bombers started off this tournament with a win over Rogers Heritage, 8-5 last night. And they started the day off with a win against BB.
Goblins will be number 12, Caden Bell.
They won that game 3-0. Now, BB came into this game I believe the number 4 team in Scorebook Live's rankings. But Emma King on the mound for the Lady Bombers today. In the circle. The first pitch is a ball. 1-0. Next pitch up high, 2-0. And Mountain Home and Harrison is a conference game. This game, however, is a non-conference game. They will meet first set of games after spring break. It's the last day the Lady Bombers will play. As this is grounded to the left side. Anderson over to Kylie Horn. Horn missed it. Went off of her glove, and Bell is safe at first via the error. Inauspicious start for Mountain Home. Ellie Warner will come to the plate. Same usual suspects for Mountain Home out in the field. From left to right, in the outfield, Olivia Crabb, Katie Camp, and Carly Drury. On the infield at third base, Lakin Anderson, Brooklyn Arms at short, Mallory Drury at second, Kylie Horn at first, and Abby Green catching. Emma Crabb is the DP. I believe she is hitting, yes, she's hitting fourth. Showing bunt. That was a ball, was up high, 1-0. Has warmed up this afternoon. It was 28 degrees at first pitch of the first game today, as this next pitch is outside for a ball, 2-0. Now 39 degrees. It is windy. We're under a wind advisory and a freeze warning here in Harrison. Wind blowing about 20 miles per hour in, over towards home plate, sometimes shifting over to third base, as it's 3-0 now. As this next pitch is a ball up high, and it's a 4-pitch walk, and Harrison has the first two hitters of the game on base.
Now batting number 18, Abigail Fansler.
So Abigail Fansler will come to the plate for the first time this afternoon. Harrison coming off a victory against Tuckerman about 2 hours ago. First pitch to Fansler. In there for a strike. 0-1. Next pitch from King up high. It's going to go to the backstop. Everyone's going to advance 90 feet. And it's 2-0. Excuse me, 1-1. Cold afternoon for some softball. This is the last time the Lady Bombers will play until after spring break, as this next pitch is up high. 2-1. That was a ball, 3-1. So after this, the Lady Bombers will return to action on the 28th as they will take on Harrison right back here, as they'll be on the road, as that one's a strike. Fansler thought that was ball 4. Started to head to first, but she stayed in the box. Now the count's full. They will welcome Melbourne to town on the 30th, and then they will have Farmington and Greene County Tech in a 3-team, I guess you'd say, jamboree, as this one's a walk, and now the bases are loaded with nobody out. Our Mountain Home will play Farmington, and they'll play Greene County Tech, and then Farmington and Greene County Tech will play each other.
Daisy Riggs.
Greene County Tech, one of the better softball programs in the state in the Class 5A. Mountain Home had a big win earlier against another powerhouse in 5A this year, at least a projected one, the BB Badgers. First pitch from King to Riggs is up high for a ball, 1-0. One-0 pitch is down low for a ball, 2-0. The 2-0 in there for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch grounded to the left side. A run will score. Anderson's not able to pick it up. Everybody's going to be safe, and a run scores. So it's 1-0 Harrison. So an error, back-to-back walks, and then another error.
Claire Cecil.
Not a great start for Mountain Home, as Warner is at third now, Fansler to second, and Riggs is on with the error. It'd be Claire Cecil. First pitch she sees is a strike, 0-1. Again, neither team is pitching their best pitcher because they know that they'll see they'll see each other again in 10 days. Next pitch from King. Popped over to the right side. Ranging over is Drury. She'll run out of room. And it's 0-2. Both teams taking a conservative approach, knowing that in the grand scheme of things, this game doesn't matter. You still want to win, but they're more concerned about the game that's going to take place in 10 days. As it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch, called strike 3. So that's the first out of the inning. As Claire Cecil is sent down on strikes, as that'll bring up Riley Keel.
Now batting, number 31, Riley Keel.
Harrison wearing all blue with some gold trim, gold numerals. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Mountain Home in blue trousers, a white jersey with blue long sleeves. Some are wearing hoodies out there. Wearing a gray hoodie or a blue hoodie. And white socks. As this one's popped up to the left side. Brooklyn Arms coming back in to get this one. It's going to fall in the infield. As Green's going to scoop it up, kick it, the tag down, and she's safe at home. And it's 2-0 Harrison. So they called the infield fly rule, as Arms was under it. So the infield fly rule was called, but all the runners were able to advance 90 feet.
Now batting number 21, Kennedy Campbell.
Kennedy Campbell will step in. First pitch she sees is a ball, 1-0. So 2 runs across here early for the Goblins. First pitch in there for a strike. Second pitch, excuse me, 1-1. Next pitch swung on and missed, 1-2. Emma King trying to dance out of danger in this one. Bases loaded, runner at second to third, as this one's down low for a ball, and it's 2-2. This one popped up. It will get out of play, and we'll do it again. So 2-2 count now to Kennedy Campbell. This one's a ball outside. The count's full. Full count on the way. This one's fouled away. Emma King already at 30 pitches here in this first half inning of play. High fly ball. Shallow left field as this will drop foul, and we'll do it again. A 3-2 again, back to the screen. Fouled once again. Coming up will be the 11th pitch of this at bat. Wind up and the pitch. High fly ball into left field. This one will go foul out of play. Wind in the pitch from King as it rolls in, and it's ball 4. Runners will stay put at second and third, and the bases are loaded.
Now batting, number 33, Sienna Miller.
Sienna Miller will come to the plate. That is the third walk of the inning for Emma King. 2 gone here in the first. Harrison with the lead. First pitch rolls in. Runner coming home, and she will score it. It's 3-0 Harrison. So the count's 1-0, but another run comes across. Has not been a hit yet in this inning. 3 walks, a strikeout, and 2 errors have resulted in the 3 runs for Harrison. As Coach Blake Hendricks is out of the dugout, talked to Emma King. So Emma King back to work. One 0 on the way, rolls in there, 2-0. The 2-0 in there for a strike, 2-1. Grounded to the right side. It gets through for a base hit. Camp drops it in center field. 2-run score. And it's 5-0. So that's the first hit of the ball game for Harrison. But 5 runs across here in the top of the first.
Now batting number 9, Shelby Eddington.
As Shelby Eddington will come to the plate. Kaiten Bell on deck. She started the inning as this first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Wind up and the pitch is a ball, 2-0. Line of the pitch from King, swung on and missed, 2-1. One is up high, 3-1. Still the top of the first. This next pitch is ball 4. So runners at first and second now with 2 gone. It's walk number 4 of this first inning. As Kaiten Bell will come to the plate. Her second at bat of the inning. Reached on an error her first time up. Wind in the pitch from King. High fly ball. Into left field, but catchable. Crabb is under it, and the inning is over. So it takes 45 pitches to get through the top of the first inning, and Harrison leads 5-0. And Mountain Home will come to bat for the first time, as Harrison will send Riley Keel to the mound. Check the lineup here for Mountain Home. Batting order is the same, but there's a little tweak to it in the 10 spot. Olivia Crabb leading off, then Katie Camp, Mallory Drury. Emma Crabb is the DP, Kylie Horn, followed by Brooklyn Arms, Lakin Anderson, Abby Green, Carly Drury, and Emma King in the 10 spot. So it'll be Olivia Crabb, Camp, and Mallory Drury due up. Glad you're with us this afternoon. This is the semifinal game of the Ozark Softball Invitational. Winner of this game will play at 7:30 tonight. Loser of this game will head to the essentially championship game of the losers bracket. We'll see how Mountain Home can respond after that top of the first inning. Harrison did score 5 runs, but they only got 1 hit. Scored 5 runs on the heels of 4 walks and 3 errors.
Leading off from Mountain Home will be number 9, Olivia Crabb.
So Olivia Crabb will start things off here in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Krabs, swung on and missed, 0-1. Grounded to the right side. This is Miller on to first, and there's one gone in the inning. Got to bring up Katie Camp.
Katie Camp.
So the defensive alignment for Harrison from left to right field, Campbell, Eddington, Wilson. As his first pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. On the infield, Fansler, Warner, Miller, and Riggs over at first base. Keel in the circle and Bell doing the catching. Here's the pitch to Camp. The 0-1 fouled away. 0-2. So here comes the 0-2 to Katie Camp. The pitch. Line drive into left field. This will get down for a base hit. Looked like Campbell could have got over and caught that one, but she let it bounce in front of her. And it's a one-out hit. So Katie Camp's on board. At first base, and Mallory Drury will come up. Camp at first base. Drury showing bunt. Pulls back the bunt. Ball is high. Throw down to second is in time. Or no, they say she dropped it at second base. So Katie Camp's in safely at second. So it's a stolen base, and the count is 1-0. I tell you, Katie was out by a mile, but the shortstop dropped the ball. Cubs a 1-0 to Drury. The pitch swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1 count to Drury. The pitch swung on and missed. Hardy cut 1-2. Katie Camp standing on second. One gone here in the first. Harrison put 5 on the board in the top of the first. The 1-2 from Keels up high, 2-2. Keels ready. Wind up in the pitch to Drury. Swung on and missed. It's a strikeout. And that's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Brooklyn Arms. Or excuse me, Emma Crabb.
Now batting, number 10, Emma Crabb.
So Drury's sent down on strikes. Here's Emma Crabb as she taps this one down the left side. Foul. Fouled away again. Katie Camp standing on second. Runner in scoring position for Mountain Home. Wind blowing in about 18 to 20 miles an hour. Wind in the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-2. Keel ready. Grounded up the middle. This is Miller on to first. And that does it for the Lady Bombers in the bottom of the first. After a full inning, Harrison leads 5-0. Mount Home came up victorious in the first game today as they defeated Beebe, who was Scorebook Live's. They were at Scorebook Live's Super 7. They were the number 4 team in that. Mountain Home also made the list, but they were essentially 8th on the list, as they were one of the, quote, outsiders looking in. I have to imagine after that win against Beebe, Mountain Home will move into the top 7 in the upcoming week's rankings. Yeah, both teams saving their pitchers for conference play. That's why if you're a fan of either side, you'll see 2 fresh faces in the circle for Mountain Home and Harrison, as they're more concerned about the doubleheader they have in 10 days. They'll be right back here at Equity Bank Sports Complex. And Mountain Home currently 2-0 in the 5A West, along with baseball, as they had 2 convincing wins over Siloam Springs. One game won 16-0, and then game 2 26-0. Lady Bombers leaving no doubt in those.
Leading off the second inning for Harrison will be number 10, Ellie Warner.
So Ellie Warner will come to the plate. She reached on a walk her first time up. Emma King needed 45 pitches to get through the top of the first inning. First pitch is up high for a ball, 1-0. Wind in the pitch, grounded to the left side. Lakin Anderson, she caught it. Throws to first anyway, but that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 18, Abigail Fansler.
So Warner was going to be out anyway, but Lakin just made sure. She made the throw down to first. First pitch, high fly ball into left field, ranging over is Crab. She'll run out of room, and it's a foul ball. 0-1. Glad you're with us here this afternoon on the Bomber Sports Network. We'll have the entire tournament run today live for you on YouTube. Sure to send this link to friends and family. Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. A couple more broadcasts of Lady Bombers softball this year, as we'll head down to Greenwood with them here in a couple weeks for that 5A West matchup. If you can't make that 202-mile trip over there, we'll have the action for you in both games of the doubleheader. Wind in the pitch. High fly ball down the right side as it'll go out of play. Foul. 2-2. Ready. The pitch up high and the count's full. Pitch popped up to the left side. Brooklyn Arms under it, makes the catch, and there's 2 gone. So Fowler's sent down on the fly out. Gonna bring up Daisy Riggs.
Now batting number 13, Daisy Riggs.
Riggs reached on an error her first time up. First pitch she sees is high and outside, 1-0. Harrison was able to push across 5 runs in the first inning. Now, so far, that's been all they're scoring as this next pitch is up high, 2-0. King's ready, the pitch. Just missed, 3-0. Wind in the pitch up high, and after retiring the first 2 hitters of the inning, she walks the third, and now there's a runner on with 2 gone.
Now batting number 25, Claire Cecil.
So Riggs has reached twice now on an error and a walk. Claire Cecil will come to bat now. She struck out her first time up. Wind in the pitch. Outside, 1-0. King winds and throws, as that's in there for a strike, 1-1. King winds and deals. This one's popped over to the right side and will go out of play. 1-2. It was pitch number 60 of the day for Emma King. Brand new turf infield here at Equity Bank Sports Complex. As this next pitch outside for a ball, 2-2. King has the sign, the pitch, and it's up high, and the count's full.
Yeah, I got different ones.
Wind in the pitch, grounded back to King, as she catches it, and that's going to do it for the inning. So a better second inning than the first inning, and Mountain Home is able to hold Harrison scoreless in the top of the second as we'll head to the bottom of the second now. So it'll be Kylie Horn, Brooklyn Arms, and Lakin Anderson due up for Mountain Home. So Riley Keel will go back to work. Only needed 14 pitches to get through the bottom of the first inning.
Leading off the second inning for Mountain Home will be number 11, Kylie Horn.
So it'll be Kylie Horn, Brooklyn Arms, and Lakin Anderson due up in this half inning. Mountain Home trying to cut into this lead. Plenty of softball to go today. Winner of this game will advance to the championship game at 7:30 tonight. First pitch from Keel to Horn is up high, 1-0. Mountain Home enter this game 6-0. Harrison is 8-2. They have losses to Springdale and Gravett so far. Defeated Pottsville, Quitman, Fortsman, Northside, Gentry, and they are 2-0 in the 5A West with a sweep of 17-0 and 11-0 over Alma. So the next pitch was a strike, 1-1. Next pitch, swung on and missed, 1-2. This will be an important set of games for Mountain Home on the 28th, as many people seem to think that the top three in the conference, no particular order, will be Mountain Home, Harrison, and Van Buren. Next pitch, swung on and missed, a strikeout. That's the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Brooklyn Arms.
Now batting, number 7, Brooklyn Arms.
So Brooklyn Arms will stand in now after Horn is sent down on strikes. It's the second strikeout for Keel. First pitch to Arms is a ball, 1-0. Wind in the pitch from Keel. That one's up high, 2-0. The next one is a strike, 2-1. Arms will stand back in. The 22nd pitch from Riley Keel is swung on and missed, and it's 2-2. Keel's ready once again. The pitch is up high and the count's full. And the payoff pitch from Keel swung on and missed, so back-to-back strikeouts. And there's 2 gone here in the second for Mountain Home.
Now batting, number 24, Lakin Anderson.
So Lakin Anderson will stand in. Had 3 of Mountain Home's 5 hits in the first game of the day against BB. It's only a freshman. It's a bright future ahead for this kid. First pitch she sees is grounded back up the middle, right back to the pitcher. Keel throw on to first, and she's set down 1-3, and that's going to do it for Mountain Home here in the bottom of the second. 1-2-3 go the Lady Bombers, and we'll head to the top of the third. 5-0 Harrison. Be Green, Drury, and Crabb drew up the next half inning for Mountain Home. Riley Keel will lead things off here in the top of the third, followed by Campbell and Sienna Miller. As Emma King will go back to work. Mountain Home Bombers soccer team picked up a tie the other night as they tied Van Buren 1-1. Lady Bombers lost 2-0 that night. Mountain Home currently tied for third place in the 5A West. Bomber baseball team also off to an undefeated start. They were able to sweep a 5A West doubleheader over Siloam Springs. One game won 12-1. And then the second game they faced Siloam Springs Ace that's heading to Euler to play baseball. And won that one 5-3. Bomber baseball will be back in action next Thursday, as they will take on Woodlawn to start things off in the Arkansas Baptist Baseball Classic.
Will be number 31, Riley Keel.
They'll also play Batesville Southside on Friday in the second game of a doubleheader. The first game will be against Palestine Wheatley. Five 5-0 our score here. Start at the top of the third inning. Mountain Home is the home team in this one, as decided by a coin flip at the coaches meeting before the game. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Next pitch from Emma King, grounded to the left side. Anderson able to pick it up, throw down to first. Horn can't pick it up, and it's an error. And the leadoff hitter is on with nobody gone.
Now batting is number 21, Kennedy Campbell.
So Kennedy Campbell will stand in. She reached on a walk her first time up. Fourth error of the ball game for the Lady Bombers. Wind is now howling towards the infield. Campbell lays down the bunt. King fields it, throws down to first, gets the out at first, throw down to second. As Keel's back in safely. Just barely. But Keel advances to second, and Campbell is out on the sacrifice, so there's one gone.
Now batting number 33, Sienna Miller.
Sienna Miller will come to the plate. First time up, she singled. She's 1 for 1 today. As now the umpires are going to talk things over. Couldn't really tell what happened.
I think play it first. I think Taylor thought she could hit out.
I believe they were talking about the play at first. Harrison might have thought she was safe. As first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Next pitch, fouled away, 0-2. Not home playing straight up. Olivia Crabb playing shallow and left as this one's popped up. Over to center field, Katie Camp ranging in as Mallory Drury will make the catch. And there's 2 gone in the inning. Katie Camp got all the way to the infield. Drury made the catch.
Now batting number 9, Shelby Eddington.
Shelby Eddington will come into the ball game. Walked her first time up. King's ready. The first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Now currently at the high temperature of the day, 38 degrees here in Harrison, Arkansas, as this one's fouled away, 1-1. Wind's bumped up a little bit now, between 20 and 23 miles an hour. Blowing directly at home plate. A 1-1 is a ball, 2-1. This one swung on and missed, and it's 2-2. Next pitch is up high, and the count's full. Keel standing on second. Eddington at the plate. Then it'll be the top of the lineup for the Goblins as this one swung on and missed for the third out of the inning. So after that first inning, Emma King has settled in, as that is strikeout number 2 for her, as we'll head to the top of the fourth inning. Will be Abby Green, Carly Drury, and Olivia Crabb due up for Mountain Home. Again, really glad you could be here with us this afternoon. On this brisk day, about an hour from Mountain Home in Harrison. Check a couple scores for you over in March Madness. It's only been one game done so far. San Diego State took care of Furman 75-52. And Tennessee currently leading Duke 59-48. Next game up, important game to some, Arkansas versus Kansas. Take place as about 4:30 Central Standard Time.
Leading off from Mountain Home will be number 15, Abby Green.
So Abby Green will lead things off here in the bottom of the third. Both teams with only one hit. Abby Green will stand in. This is her first at-bat of the game. Then it'll be Carly Drury, and then the lineup turns over again, and Olivia Crabb will come back up. So the first pitch Abby Green sees from Keel is swung on and missed, 0-1. Wind in the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. A contingent of Mountain Home fans here. A lot of parents here made the trip. Next pitch up high. 2-1. Keel winds. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-2. Wind's picked up again, blowing towards the infield. The 2-2 pitch from Keel fouled away. We'll do it again. Here is the 2-2 from Keel. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. And that's the first out of the inning for Harrison. Abby Green sent down on strikeouts. That's strikeout number 4 of the day for Riley Keel.
Now batting number 5, Carly Drury.
As Carly Drury will step in. Younger cousin of Mallory Drury. So we have 2 Drurys and 2 Crabs in the lineup. First pitch is up high for a ball, 1-0. Pitch is up high for a ball, 2-0. Wind in the pitch. In there for a strike. Just caught the outside part of the plate. And it's 2-1. Comes the 2-1. Now it's 2-2. Pitch swung on and missed. The 2-2 from Riley Keel is fouled away. Wind in the pitch. This one chopped to the left side, and it's missed in left field. Carly Drury's going to run into second base. It will be an error. Campbell dropped the ball in left field. And that's a one-out base runner for Mountain Home.
Now batting number 9, Olivia Crabb.
It's the first error of the ball game for the Lady Goblins. Olivia Crabb will stand in now. She grounded out to second her first time up. Wind in the pitch, fouled away, 0-1. Outfield of Harrison shifted slightly to the left. Wind in the pitch, swung on and missed. 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Riley Keel to wind the pitch. High fly ball to the left side will go out of play. So it's 0-2. 0-2 pitch from Keel to Crabb was outside, 1-2. Swung on and missed. It's a strikeout, and that's the second out of the inning. So Crabb is set down on strikes, and that'll bring up Katie Camp. Reached on a single her first time up.
Number 4, Katie Camp.
Where this game will advance to the championship game at 7:30. This pitch is a ball, 1-0. Loser of this game will play at around 5:45, maybe closer to 6 o'clock on this same field. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. As the umpire's talking to one of the fans from Mountain Home. I believe a fan from Mountain Home has been asked to leave, as it's 1-1. This one's grounded back up the middle, a base hit. Rounding third, heading for home is Drury. Mountain Home has cut the lead to 4. So Katie Camp is 2 for 2 with 2 singles, and Mountain Home has put a run on the board.
Now batting
So as Carly Drury scores, Mallory Drury will come to the plate. Struck out her first time up. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. So it's 0-1. Next pitch up high, 1-1. Here's the windup and the pitch. High fly ball into left field, but catchable. Campbell's under it. And that'll do it for the bottom of the third, but the Lady Bombers do cut into the lead. As we'll head to the top of the fourth, it is 5-1 Harrison with the lead. So McKing ready to go here. Finishing up a couple warm-up pitches. This half inning, it'll be Bell, Warner, and Fansler due up for the Goblins. So we'll have to check on who the loser of this game would play, because I believe both of the teams that played in the game where the loser of this game would have played have both left, from what I've understood.
I think the loser plays Warsaw. Pretty sure.
So I think at the end of it, they're going to play, one of the teams is still here. I think they're going to play Warsaw. 5-1 our score.
The fourth inning will be number 12, Kaiten Bell.
Kaiten Bell will stand in. She flew out her last time up and reached on an error in the first. And McKing's ready. First pitch down the left field line, foul. All on one. Next pitch is a ball, 1-1. Lays down a bunt. King throws to first, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 10, Ellie Warner.
So score at 1-3. Ellie Warner will come to the plate now. She flew out to third her first time up and walked. So this is grounded to the left side, throw down to first on a hop, and that's the second out of the inning. Good pick by Horn at first base.
Now batting, number 18, Abigail Fansler.
So Abigail Fansler will come to the plate now. 3 pitches and 2 outs so far here in the top of the fourth. First pitch to Fansler is a strike, 0-1. King's ready. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Outfielders playing straight up. Infield playing straight up, but guarding the lines. This one is a fly ball into right. It'll be a base hit as it drops into shallow right, and it's a 2-out hit for Harrison.
Now batting, number 13, Daisy Riggs.
Daisy Riggs will come to the plate now. She walked her last time up and reached on an error. It's been on twice so far today. This pitch is high into the screen, so Fansler will go to second, and it's 1-0. That one's up high, 2-0. A 2-0 line drive into right center field. This one's going to go to the fence. Over Camp's head, rounding third and heading home is Fansler. And it's 6-1 Harrison. So Daisy Riggs has a double, her first hit of the ball game. She's been on base all 3 at bats.
Now batting, number 25, Claire Cecil.
Claire Cecil will come up. She struck out her first time and lined out right back to Emma King, her last time up. 6-1 our score. Mountain Home trailing. Mountain Home is the home team in this game. First pitch to Cecil is a ball, 1-0. The wind and the pitch. Up high, 2-0. Emma King's ready. The wind. Pitch. This one is fouled out of play. 2-1. High fly ball into left field. Crabb ranging to her left, makes the catch, and that'll do it for the top of the 4th. So Mountain Home gives up a run, and it's 6-1 now as Cecil lined out to left. So due up in the inning, Emma Crabb, Kylie Horn, and Brooklyn Arms will kick things off here in the bottom of the 4th. So Riley Keel will come back to the plate. There will be, I believe, a game between this one and the loser of this game. I'd have to see who it is, but since I believe Rogers Heritage and BB have left for the day, as a change in the bracket has resulted in a few scheduling snafus as teams are leaving early, as they're about to reach their full allotment of 30 games on the year. This was originally an 8-team bracket, which would have resulted in only 3 games, but if it's changed, well, it has changed to a 7-team bracket. If you win your first game and then you lose, you're going to end up playing close to 7 games here in this tournament, so that's why you'll see some teams leaving, so they'll have to patch this one together to close it out.
Leading off from Mountain Home will be
So Emma Crabb will come to the plate, lead things off in the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Crabb, Kylie Horn, and Brooklyn Arms due up this inning, and then Lakin Anderson. Emma Crabb grounded out to second base her first time up. Line in the pitch from Keel, grounded to the left side, foul. All in one. This one's up high, 1-1. Foul away, 1-2. Here's the wind and the pitch. Rolls in there for a ball, 2-2. Keel's 53rd pitch is fouled away. Pitch. Tapped into left field for a base hit. So Crabb is on to lead off the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring up Kylie Horn. Horn struck out her first time up. Third hit of the ball game for Mountain Home. Both teams with 3 hits. Wind in the pitch. Up high. 1-0. Here's the wind and the pitch, fouled away. 1-1. Chopped back to the pitcher, Keel. Keel throws to first. That's the first out of the inning, but Crabb does advance to second. So Brooklyn Arms will come to the plate now. Struck out her first time up. As we'll have a change. Who did you say that was?
Jordan Quant.
Jordan Quant will come in at second. She'll come in for Sienna Miller at second base. So Sienna Miller is out of the ball game, and Jordan Quant is in at second. Harrison has their roster divided up into varsity and JV players, and Jordan Quant is in the JV section. As Harrison has a meeting at the mound now. Talk things over. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. One gone here in the fourth. Crabb standing on second. Wind and the pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2. To Brooklyn Arms. Brooklyn struck out her first time up. On deck is Lakin Anderson. Had a good first game today. Was responsible for 3 of Mountain Home's 5 hits. The next pitch swung on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Brooklyn is sent down on strikes. For the second time today.
Now batting number 24, Lakin Anderson.
Lakin Anderson 0 for 1 so far today. Grounded out back to the pitcher. Her first time up. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Grounded to the left side. This is Warner. Throw on to first. That's the final out of the bottom of the fourth inning. So we'll head to the top of the fifth. It is 6-1 in favor of Harrison in this semifinal game of the winners bracket. Again, the loser of this game will play Warsaw. The winner of this game will go to the finals and await the winner of Warsaw and the loser of this game, if you can keep track of all that. The championship game will be played around 7:30, might be closer to 8 o'clock. And the loser's bracket game will be played at 5:45, and then following that will be the championship game. Regardless of what happens the rest of the day, we'll have all the action for you. So there was a change on the infield for Mountain Home, as I believe Deanna Heumann is now playing shortstop.
Now batting number 31, Riley Keel.
Riley Keel will come to the plate, lead things off as this pops straight up, and it'll go out of play. 0-1. Be Riley Keel, Kennedy Campbell, and Sienna Miller due up as this next pitch is a strike. 0-2. Wind in the pitch. High fly ball into left field. Crabb ranging back. She's not going to get to this one as it goes down to the corner. Rounding second and heading into third with a leadoff triple is Riley Keel. Second time on base today. as Kennedy Campbell will stand in. Campbell reached on a walker first AB. And actually we'll have a pinch hitter. If her hoodie is correct, it's number 32, Sager Clements. That will hit for Harrison. And we'll have a new runner over at third base. Jenna Lewis will come in. Jenna Lewis on the JV section of the Harrison roster I have in front of me. Sager Clements on the varsity side off the bench.
Up to bat is number 32, Sager Clements.
First pitch to Clements. Fouled away, 0-1. So the leadoff triple for Keel has Harrison in business to start off the top of the fifth as this next pitch is inside for a ball, 1-1. Next pitch is a ball. Runner coming home, and it's 7-1. On pitch number 95 of the ball game. This one is fouled away, 2-2. As it's now 3-2. Full count now. Base is empty. The pitch grounded to the right side. Kylie Horn will field it herself and stand on first, and that's the first out of the inning. This will be Jordan Quant coming to the plate.
Up to bat.
Her first at bat of the game.
Jordan Quant.
Line in the pitch. Fouled away to the left side, 0-1. Emma King about to eclipse the century mark on pitches. Pitch 100 is lined into right field. Ranging over is Carly Drury. She won't be able to get there. Goes out of play. But it's 0-2. Outfield playing straight up. Infield playing straight up and guarding the lines closely. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the left side. Lakin Anderson fields it cleanly. Throws over to Horn. And there's two gone in the inning. So this is Hadley Lemon, as Harrison's starting to work in a lot of junior varsity players. Where is it? Still Shelby Eddington. There's 2 nines on the roster, excuse me.
Up to bat, number 9, Shelby Eddington.
So Shelby Eddington will stand in. First pitch, fouled away. Today, Eddington is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. She walked her first at bat. Next pitch, Fouled back to the screen, 0-2. Top of the fifth here, Harrison on the high side, 7-1 in this semifinal game. A pitch up high, 1-2. Here's the pitch, fouled away. A 1-2, up high, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch from King, lined into right field, a base hit. So a 2-out single gives Harrison some life here in the fifth. So now the lineup turns over again, and Caton Bell will come to the plate.
Now batting number 12, Caton Bell.
She is 1 for 2, or excuse me, she is 0 for 2, but she reached on an error her first time up. First pitch, up high, 1-0. First pitch popped up to the left side, excuse me, the 1-0. Ranging over is Crabb, makes the catch, and that'll do it for the top of the fifth. So Harrison has the lead, 7-1. As we head to the bottom of the first, or excuse me, the bottom of the fifth, wish I could count. So after that fly out, Caton Bell is 0 for 3 now. Due up in this inning will be Abby Green, Carly Drury, and Olivia Crabb for Mountain Home. I believe we're close to approaching the time limit here for this game. So this could be the last half inning for Mountain Home, unless anything changes. The time limit for each game is 90 minutes, but they said they will not start a new inning if there's less than 5 minutes remaining in that 90 minutes. So I believe we're awfully close to that time limit being reached. Glad you're with us this afternoon on the Bomber Sports Network. The Bombers have 1 or 2 more games left. We'll have them all for you this afternoon and evening. So it'll be Abby Green, Carly Drury, and Olivia Crabb to lead things off here in the fifth. Harrison leading 7-1. Riley Keel only at 62 pitches.
Abby Green.
As new pitcher into the game for Harrison, Addison Hudson. So Riley Keel's day is done. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. Next pitch, foul away, 0-2. Abby Green struck out her first time up, her only at bat so far. Wind in the pitch from Hudson. It is outside for a ball, 1-2. Wind in the 1-2. High fly ball over toward the left side. As it is dropped in foul territory, Fansler was over, but she wasn't able to make the catch, and it's still 1-2. I drive into left field, and that's a base hit. That's going to fall, so Abby Green is on. It's at first, and she's going to go into second base. So it's going to be a single, but an error will be attached.
Up to bat is number 5, Carly Drury.
So Abby Green's on with a single, but she advanced to second base on an error. As Carly Drury will stand in. She reached on an error her first time up. First pitch to Drury, swung on and missed, 0-1. Next pitch, up high, 1-1. The 1-1 from Hudson. Checked her swing, and she went around 1-2. Comes the 1-2, outside for a ball, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, foul away to the left side. We'll do it again. So here's the 2-2 again to Drury, outside, and the count's full. So runner at second base. Nobody gone here in the fifth. Mountain Home is the home team in this game. Has decided per coin flip in the pregame meeting between the coaches and umpires. 3-2 pitch, fouled away. Three-two again to Drury, outside, and it's a walk. Now, Lady Bombers have runners at first and second with nobody out. Gonna bring up Olivia Crabb.
Now batting number 9, Olivia Crabb.
Crabb struck out her last time up and grounded over to second base her first time up. 7-1 our score. Lady Bombers with 2 runners on. First pitch to Crabb. Popped up. Over to the left side. They're going to run out of room, and it's 0-1. So here's the 0-1. Grounded to the left side, over to the shortstop. Flipped over to second. That's the only out they're going to get. And it's first and third with one out. So it's a fielder's choice, and that'll bring up Katie Camp.
Up to bat, number 4, Katie Camp.
Katie Camp has 2 singles so far. She is 2 for 2. Hudson's ready to pitch. Down low for a ball. 1-0. Hudson ready. The 1-0. Down the line. Foul. Out of play. So 1-1 now to Katie Camp, a Lady Bomber speedster. The 1-1. Line drive into center field. Ranging to her left is the center fielder, Eddington. Can't make the catch. 1 run will score. Blake Hendricks is going to hold the runner at third, and now after the double, there's 2 runners in scoring position for Mountain Home after the run. So it's an RBI double for Katie Camp. Now Mountain Home has something cooking now, as Mallory Drury will come to the plate. Mallory is 0 for 2. She flew out the left. It struck out her first time. First pitch to Mallory is a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 to Mallory Drury, up high, 2-1. As time is called, as a softball has come back into play along the bullpen on the right field line. So 2-1 to Mallory Drury. Runners at second and third. The pitch grounded to the left side. Stabbed at by the third baseman. Throw on to first in time. And now they have the runners caught in a rundown as Camp will scurry back to second. And she's out at second base. But the run does score before she's tagged out. So 2 outs on the play, as it's a double play, and that's going to do it for the ball game as we've reached the time limit. I believe, yep, that's going to do it for the game today. So the Lady Bombers lose this game by the final score of 7-3, as they will move into the losers bracket. They'll still have a chance to come back and play Harrison tonight at 7:30. Don't know exactly who they're going to play in this next round. I believe it's Warsaw that they will play, but we'll double check that and get it sent out to you on the Lady Bomber Softball Facebook and Twitter page, so stay close and stay up to date for updates on that, as this is going to do it for our second game of the day. Lady Bombers dropped this one 7-3, and that is their first loss of the season. They fall to 6-1. So there'll be a game after this on this field, and then Mountain Home will play again. If anything changes, we'll let you know, but stay up to date on the Lady Bombers softball Facebook and Twitter page as we'll have all the updates. So on behalf of myself, Dylan Conley, and the Mountain Home School District, thank you for watching this afternoon. We'll catch you in the next game, whoever it may be, here on the Bomber Sports